Hi guys, it's Megan Rose from the Philippines. Today is August 8, 2019. It's a Thursday. I'm just gonna make a quick video, an earlier podcast to show you guys the items I've been working on because we're going to my mama's friend again tomorrow. And if ever she buys it from me, I wouldn't be able to show you guys, so I'm showing you now. I'm sorry about the noises. It is raining and sometimes you can hear a dog barking from our neighbor. So first off, I'm going to show you the Hello Kitty bag I was working on these past days. So this is how it turned up. It is an oblong piece that I put together as a bag, and then I put the pictures yesterday. I was able to make the bow part of it, the two eyes, the nose, and the whiskers. It is in white, so it will get dirty easily, but it is the usual color of Hello Kitty, so I go with it. I was able to put also the ears for it, and inside here I put some white felt cloth, and also the lining and zipper is white, and I've already sewn the lining for it, but I thought that it is lacking the pocket inside, so even though it is sewn, I was able to put some pockets inside so as to put some gadgets like cell phones or such. So the zipper is white and also the lining inside. It got a little bit crooked. I made a mistake not making it longer in this side, but I'm thinking that to be okay. And yesterday I was able to put the strap for it, which is made out of 14 treble crochet back and forth. I have the usual number for the strap because in time it stretches, but for this one I made it a little bit longer. So it's like this. So I'm hoping that the sister of my mama's friend will love it because she likes Hello Kitty very much. So I'm hoping that she can buy this from me. So this is the item that I want to show you before we go to Novaliches tomorrow. And that is the Hello Kitty bag. I will put some pictures of it on Instagram, as I always do. And the other day, I was able also to put the zippers for this tulip bag, tulip flower stitch inspired bag. I was able to put the lining, and inside there's also a small pocket that you can put or you can hide money or other important stuff like IDs that you want to be separate from the other items inside. For this I used the violet because I wasn't able to find fuchsia pink. And the other one is this brown one, which also has a pocket inside. And for this one, I needed to buy the longer size zipper because the 8 inches one is very short for it, a little bit short for it. The other day, I was also able to put the lining on this big pouch. These are the beaded items I was able to make from my last podcast or from in the past. And I have also made a tutorial for this. And I will put the playlist link in the description box below if you are interested with it. So this is in the tutorial, this is called how to bead a big pouch. So this is how it is. I have put the lining and zipper on it. And for this ones, I use the number 8 string to sew it in so that the stitches wouldn't be visible. Because in the past, I used to use some sewing thread and the color is very visible inside it. But using the nylon, the thinner nylon string is appropriate for it. for sewing the lining and zipper. And also, I was able to sew the lining and zipper for these oblong shaped pouches that have some crisscross design. I also have a tutorial for this three that I will also put on the description box. For this one, I used the cream lining and cream zipper so that the design will pop. But for the two other ones, I was able to use uh, the lining with the same color as the majority of the colors, and it's like this. So these are called oblong shaped wallets with X design. I think that's it. uh, I included some other stuff lying around to take tomorrow, like the cell holders. I have only two now since I have gifted the red one already. I also have a tutorial for this. I will put on the description box below. And then I was able to put the zipper for the Hello Kitty wallets. This one I have a tutorial in Tagalog. And the zipper is very visible because it is in off-white. I didn't put a lining in it because it will be much more harder for me. So I'm hoping that this works. So I have 4 of this design here and 1 in the old design, which is this one. So those are most of the projects that I have been able to make, and I was trying to finish this panel here that I started, that I was going to put for the cute puppy bag. But as you can see, I played yarn chicken, and this is the leftover for this, and I wasn't able to finish it. And I was finding the shade of yarn from the store that I bought it from, but they don't have this shade anymore. So I'm hoping on my next visit to find one so I can finish this project. Or maybe I can put or incorporate another color of yarn as a type of design for it. So this is a work on C2C that is half double crochet. Okay, and then I started started a project. So I was able to finish some of the stuff. So I am now going to make other projects. So I'm happy about that, finishing all of the other stuff that I have accumulated in time. So I have been fiddling with this yarn here that I bought from China. It is a bamboo yarn, and I have bought 8 pieces of this in different colors, and I have some pastel colored ones that I want to put together. So I started another rectangular shawl, and I wanted to try the dragonfly filet crochet stitch. I have been eyeing from Miss Lisa Pine Notes. Mrs. Lisa has made some very awesome shawls using this, and also some granny squares. I think she calls it 3-point dragonfly stitch. So I wanted to check it out and try it. So I made this. Started it using this light blue bamboo yarn. So as I started it, I was able to make the design in 8 alternates, but I decided to unravel it and make 4 instead of the 8 first, and then for the other ones I will put it in between these 4. So I'm hoping to make a rectangular shawl with different designs for each color of yarn that I use. So for this color, I'm using the dragonfly, and for the other ones, I'm hoping to experiment with other designs, just like the cat stitch. and the other ones using filet crochet or other stitches, and I will incorporate it just for this one shawl or this one tabletop. Okay, so that is my whip I'm working on this past days. Just yesterday I was able to start that one. So this is gonna be a short one, and I have listed here some topics. I wasn't able to list it on my notes, but I have listed other things here. So I have said here that I'm very bad at counting stitches. So after 50, I kind of sometimes lose track of it. So I really have to put a stitch marker for 50 stitches or foundation chains. So in sometimes whenever I count it, I have to unravel the stitches and go again. So that happens to me. So I'm thinking that I wouldn't be able to make a shawl that is very long, that has that foundation chain, just like Miss Lisa. She has some awesome designs that has foundation chains that are very long. Sorry, I'm rambling. Okay, so I also have been watching Murder She Wrote. I have been watching it for some time now. The playlist that I am watching from has 273 videos in it, and I'm thinking I'm on the 40th now, or maybe lesser. I'm enjoying watching it. It's pretty awesome figuring out who the killer is, and I noticed that most times I am right because of the clues that the scenes gives. So I kinda sometimes cracks it. So the only unconvincing thing that I have for the series is that Miss Jessica Fletcher has so many friends. Whenever a new episode comes, she is reacquainted with a friend in the past. So it is unconvincing for me to know that she has that many friends and she has that many episodes. But I love watching how she cracks it, and also the characters that are played in the series. So that is the only binge watching that I have been into these past days. I have watched yesterday a movie from Netflix called Otherhood. It's about three mothers that have three sons, and they wanted to be closer to their sons, so they visited them. And I don't wanna be what do you call that? I don't wanna tell the story. Yes, you can watch it on Netflix if you have one. So that is called Otherhood. I think I'm rambling now, and I'm hoping this one is gonna be short. I'm having problems uploading on my cell phone recently. Maybe because I have reformatted the cell phone, and I have uploaded or downloaded an editor. I don't know, or maybe it's because we're having problems with the internet. And the other members of the family are experiencing it too. We have slow internet, and sometimes it gets disconnected and gets connected again. So it's taking me hours to upload a video recently, but I noticed that when I put a video on my laptop and upload it there, that it is much more faster than when I upload it here. So I think that's what I'm going to do now. And I don't want to bum you guys, so I hope you have a fine day today, even though it's raining, or just having some family bonding time. So my battery is getting low now, so that's it from me. Bye for now.